Well, let's begin with that breaking news out of the United States. And this is where authorities have now charged a Canadian citizen with a terrorism offense over his alleged involvement with ISIS. The man is said to be the English voice of the terrorist group's propaganda videos. So for more, let's go to Hilary Johnstone, who is tracking the story for us today. So at this point, Hilary, what do we know?
Michael, we know that Saudi-born Canadian citizen 38-year-old Mohammed Khalifa has been charged by U.S. authorities in federal court with conspiring to provide material support to a foreign terrorist organization resulting in death. Now, if he is convicted, he could face up to life in prison. And as you noted, Michael, he is allegedly a leading media figure, or was a leading media figure within ISIS, translating, narrating, producing ISIS propaganda videos, many of which were incredibly violent, brutally violent, and he is alleged to have been, as you also noted, the English voice of ISIS. He gained international notoriety for his distinct North American English accent that was used in these videos. And he actually spoke with CBC's The Fifth Estate. He did an interview and he admitted to being that English voice. Now, we know that he used to work in Toronto. He worked for an IBM contractor. And then in 2013, he fled to Syria, where he joined ISIS, worked as a fighter, but then also producing these videos, it's alleged. And we're going to play a little bit now. This is an interview, part of that interview that he did with the CBC's Fifth Estate. Let's take a listen to that.
I had a normal life back in Canada. I was doing very well for myself, and I decided to give it up, knowing where I was coming, knowing what I was sacrificing in the process. I was happy just coming to a place where we could live in an Islamic state and implement the Sharia.
So he went to Syria, and then in 2019, he was captured by Syrian Democratic Forces. And then, according to U.S. authorities today, what they're saying today was that he was recently transferred into FBI custody, at which point he was brought to the Eastern District of Virginia, which is where he is now facing these charges. Now, we also have a statement here, part of a statement from the FBI that was released earlier today. This is from the Assistant Director in charge of the FBI's Washington Field Office, and it says in part, the charges announced today are a reminder of those who continue to support ISIS around the world that the U.S. government has not forgotten your crimes. We will find you and hold you accountable. Now, Michael, just a final point here. Earlier, a couple months ago, so just in June, the CBC was reporting because an Ontario Superior Court judge had released some court documents that showed that the RCMP had also intended to charge him with terrorism offenses as well. So in terms of what all that means now, we will have to wait and see. But as of right now, Canadian citizen Mohammed Khalifa has been charged with terrorism offenses in the United States.
Okay, and we'll keep tracking and we'll turn to you for the very latest. Hilary, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Our Hilary Johnstone.